smart this morning.
But that wasn't the intention.
At least we weren't recording that.
We are recording
Now
now.
we're
We are
recording.
now, but they missed it.
All right. Welcome to May 2nd, 2023. Holy smokes, we are in May, y'all. May, half the year. Where did it go? I blinked. Let's get going with Jerry. What you got today?
Good morning, everyone. I don't have a whole lot. You all have been doing great. So no complaints from me about that scenario. But we'll go to listings April 23rd to the 29th. Miss Ashley White got a listing. And for closings, it's actually Ashley Spencer, but I'm holding out for her to change her name. So sorry, Ashley. It's White Spencer.
She technically changed her name, but she hasn't updated it with Trek yet. So she's there.
But when she does change her name, everyone's been like, who is that? So anyway, almost done, Ashley says. All right, so who got keys? Alyssa, Ethan, Renee, Eli, Steve, Jen, Maria, Joan, and Corrine. So we see some people in there we haven't seen in a while, like Jen and Eli and Alyssa and Ethan. So good job, everybody. And so for leases, we have Tao and Renee. And for lease, you got keys, Avery, Nog, Bianca, Vanessa, Laura, Delisha, Karen, and Hank. And Bianca is hitting it out of the park, y'all. Like every day she's got a house or two that she sends me. And these people they're not exactly the best, qualified. She's doing it. So I just wanted to shout out to Bianca. Keep it up.
All right, over to me. Agent of the week this week is Maria Castro. So if you see Maria around, she has been working her tail off and getting stuff under contract. She seems shy, but she is out there doing her thing. So good job, Maria. And then agent of the month is Gabe. Congratulations, Gabe. You have been working your tail off as well. We have noticed. So keep up the great work and the great attitude. We love having y'all in the office all the time. All right. And our in-person sales meetings, we have May 9th and May 23rd. So mark your calendars. I am the worst at marking my calendar. I totally thought today was going to be an in-person sales meeting. And then I had to go to last week's sales meeting slides and went, nope, it's May 9th and May 23rd. So make sure to mark those calendars for those in-person sales meetings. And then today at 11:30 to 12:30, we will be doing our power hours. So come in, get your for sale by owner numbers, and we'll do a little bit of role playing before you start calling. So get out there, start calling, start talking to people. If you don't have enough business, it means you're not talking to enough people. Over to Ken.
Good morning, everyone. It is beautiful outside. That's all I've got to say is I like the warm weather. I love the heat. So look at what I said about last week. Even Rich listened to me about Google reviews. We have a lot more Google reviews this week than last week. So good job to everybody that got those Google reviews out there. We had Rich, Kelsey, Betty, Kevin, and Bianca. So good job on getting those Google reviews, you guys. Keep it up. And if you want to know how to do them, make sure to get with one of us and we'll be more than happy to help you with it. So great job and keep up the good work. And I will talk to you about the stats in a little bit.
All right. You're going to be our weatherman later on today.
I am.
And, before we go, Ken.
Oh, but before we go, does anybody know what Runners Club is and how to get signed up? So Runners Club is basically Uber drivers for agents. And it pays about $35 an hour. And what it does is it is basically if there's an agent out there, you can get signed up with Jerry. If there's an agent out there like myself, Andrea, or anybody that's super busy that needs signs picked up, lock boxes, anything like that, signs put out, then you can do that or just run little minor errors. minor errands for people to help them out, and it does help us all out. So it's just something, especially for your newer agents that are looking for a little bit of extra income, to sign up for that and get with Jerry if you want to do that. Not on the sales meeting, but do it after the sales meeting. So don't start sending her a bunch of stuff during the sales meeting. Thank you. That's all I have to say now. Jerry, you can talk.
And how this works is it's going to be an email, y'all. So an email pops up, someone saying, hey, I need someone to show a house in South Austin. It's kind of like first come, first serve. So it's through an email, or you put out an email. So it's an email group. Just want to clarify that. That's how you get notified.
Perfect.
Awesome. And if you ever need somebody to do an errand for you, the email for Runners Club is runner@jbgoodwin.com. So take note of that as well. If you ever need help, that is another way. Of course, there's always the Facebook page to post, but also Runners Club, in case people are not on Facebook. Like, I'm not on Facebook all the time, but I'm always in my email. So that's a better way to connect with me. Actually, calling or texting is the best way to connect with me. Anywho. All right. I guess it's over to me again, huh? Today, just a reminder, we have our 3-month open house challenge. Again, the prizes include a personalized for sale sign, like an actual H-frame metal for sale sign, a JBG Yeti, a choice of 2 personalized JB items from the Land's End catalog. So get out there, do your open houses. Y'all are doing fantastic. Keep up the good work on that one. So just some ideas for your open house. Summertime themed open houses might be a great way to get people in to notice. Who got first? I don't know what. Can somebody answer David's message in there? This is a quarter challenge, so it's not over yet. Anyway, summertime theme open house ideas include, if the house has a pool, get some fun inflatables to blow up and toss into the pool for aesthetics, summer aesthetics. Bring summertime refreshments, so lemonade, beach themed cookies, those kind of ideas. Consider simple goodie bags with a fun treat in your business card, and host a raffle with ice cream shop gift cards as a giveaway. These are some ideas, especially those local ice cream shops. If y'all know of the local, there's a new waffle place on 29 in like Liberty Hill, right south of Santa Rita. Is it Santa Rita? Yeah. That seems like a really cool place. It just opened up. So if you guys have checked that out, it seems to be a little local shop that might be pretty cool to get out there and meet your local businesses and get giveaways for your raffles. Our tip Tuesday is the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. You know how we're always talking about get out there and do something today, even if it's just one thing. Stop talking about I'm gonna, or tomorrow I'm gonna, or, you know, I should have. Drop that negative headspace, get out there and just do something. Go talk to somebody, make one phone call. You don't have to sit there and set these crazy goals and then feel like not being able to attain those goals. If it's one person and you have extreme anxiety about calling just one person, make that one call. Just make that one phone call to a friend. That's your phone call for the day. And then next week, just make one more phone call. That's it. Just one phone call. And that really will help to build your business. But if you're not out there, making phone calls, talking to people, it's going to be really hard to actually build your business. So that's my tip Tuesday. This week's challenge, check out your neighborhood news reports. So we've talked about what you can do in order to maximize your Moxie engagement. Get into your neighborhood news, check out who is actually opening up your neighborhood news reports and asking for a full report. The people that have asked for that full report, go make that phone call. Talk to those people. Those are going to be the people that are most likely going to make some kind of move soon. So if you want to make a big impact for this summer, get into that Moxie and start making those phone calls, connect with your folks. That's your challenge for this week. Social media ideas. So share a home renovation or makeover tip Lisa's not on the phone call, but I'm sure y'all have seen. I know Renee also is not on the phone call, but both of them have been doing renovations, home renovations. But if you see something in an open house that you're like, oh, this is a really cool, easy thing that you could do to maximize a bathroom or the kitchen or anything, take pictures of that, put it on your social media. How can sellers determine which projects are the most worthwhile to tackle? So again, there are areas in the house where you want to spend more time and energy making it look best than, you know, putting your money into a closet that is just a secondary closet that's not going to do anything for you. So figure out which of these home improvements can actually maximize the seller's value and then post about it. Get out there on your social channels and post. What are 3 biggest mistakes you see buyers make? Create a quick video explaining each mistake and how buyers can avoid making them. If you need help with what to actually say, reach out. That's what I'm here for. Tony is here for. We will help you create a quick little script that you can then put into the prompter app. And y'all may not know what I'm talking about. And if y'all don't, then I expect a phone call after the sales meeting to say, what the heck are you talking about? Prompter app. But basically it's an app that you can put on your phone, your cell phone, and it'll read through a script, and you literally just read off of your phone while you're taking the video, and then you post it onto your sphere. So get those videos out there, connect with your social sphere, and over to Rich.
Good sports fans. All right. This is a good segue into success calls. If you don't have enough business, you're not talking to enough people. And so when you go somewhere, how do you begin the conversation? This is what I'm getting this question all the time. How do you start a conversation without sounding like a car salesman or something real aggressive like that? So I'm going to ask Ken. He's got a great success story. Ken.
I don't really feel like talking. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, what I have to say is honestly, get out of your comfort zone. Like Andrea tells us, like we always tell you guys, get out of your comfort zone. I was invited to a birthday party from somebody that I didn't know. They wanted me to go because they get anxious about going to places by themselves. But I didn't want to go. And then I was like, okay, well, guess what? This could be a good opportunity for me to meet new people because I need more friends in my life, per my wife. So I went to this birthday party and started talking, and I heard him saying about somebody being a typical salesperson. And so I was like, I can't say anything about real estate. And I didn't for a little bit. And then come to find out he's a pastor, and they were renting a house, and he said, yeah, this market's been crazy. He brought it up. I don't think he even knew I was in real estate at all. He brought it up, and I said, we started talking about the market and interest rates and all that. And I told him that I was in real estate eventually. And he goes, what do you think about the market? And I told him it was a great time to buy. And we started chit-chatting and stuff, and he wanted to really buy a house. So not only himself, but his daughter and son-in-law just got married, and they were looking to also possibly buy a house. So that's 2 people that I just went to a birthday party that I was reluctant to be doing. So if somebody invites you to something, get out of your comfort zone and just do it, because you never know. And if you keep talking to people and doing it, like Andrea is saying, don't just walk the walk. Don't just talk the talk. So get out there and meet those people, because you just never know who's needing something.
All right. There you go. So proof in the pudding. Talk to people, folks. Who else has a success story here? Let me see here. Go ahead and pop through. Just go ahead and unmute and speak up. Success. Nobody had success this week. Just Ken. He's the only one.
I was the only one that talked this week, I'm sure, because everybody knows me and knows that if I say that I don't like talking, that's a big fat lie. So
there we go. Okay, Michelle Moore.
So I know it is a great time to buy right now. I just had a listing that went live on Thursday and we were under contract by Saturday. My clients decided to go ahead and take an offer early Saturday morning instead of waiting to see if we got multiple offers. We probably would have gotten multiple offers if they would have waited, but they got full asking, and we probably would have gone over asking, but I'm not telling them that right now because they accepted the offer and I don't want to, make them feel bad that they could have gotten a little bit more, but, and we listed at the high end of the comps in that neighborhood. It's, Stone Canyon neighborhood. So it's right over by Brushy Creek.
All right. Good job. And Vanessa.
Hey, good morning. Hey, Michelle, I had one do the same recently and they were very happy and the, buyer sellers were both happy. So anyway, I did want to just kind of play off of what y'all are talking about just mentioning you're a realtor. When I first got in the business 4 years ago, I was really nervous, but I met like a nice mom and daughter next to me that when I was getting my nails done, and they have been clients that keep coming back to me for leases. So I have now seen them have children and the toddlers are getting bigger. So just kind of keep mentioning it. And that was nice. We closed on a lease last week in Vista Oaks. So it was great to see them again. And just from getting my nails done.
There you go. See, it works. I'm not lying. Just another quick thing here. I was at the Poppy Festival in Georgetown this week, and I saw a former client, and the husband tells me, well, he wants to rent his house out and buy another one. He says, but he's kind of concerned about the interest rates and stuff. And I mentioned what Kevin with Premier had mentioned. I says, FHA is coming out with a 40-year mortgage, which will drop your payment. And he lit up. So I'll be getting with Kevin later on. And so give them options. All right. Any other success stories? Back to you, Andrea.
All right. Lisa has her parents in town today, so she is out shopping with her mom. So she's not going to be here to read relocation, but we have our April challenge that just ended on Sunday. Out of our office, we had Maggie send out an outgoing referral. So she was entered into the drawing, and now we are going to watch the drawing, but not over there because that doesn't actually work. I'm going to share this tab and hopefully we can actually hear this.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much to everyone who submitted a accepted outgoing referral for our April No Bullying referral contest. We are going to spin the wheel to see who wins the $500 prize. So let's go ahead and spin it now. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you so much to everyone who submitted an outgoing referral. We look forward to the next one. Bye, guys.
All right, so congratulations, Indu. If y'all see Indu, she is in the Northwest office, so congratulations. And we're heading on over to our next slide, maybe. Come on, there we go. Relo news. So just under 2% of job postings in March offered relocation benefits. That's obviously a small percentage overall, but it's a notable jump from 1.2% before the pandemic. So we're talking 2020, 2019 was only at 1.2. So we are seeing an 8% or 0.8% increase. So that's a pretty big increase. We're seeing the push and pull between remote work and back to the office play out in job postings, remote work is here to stay, but some companies want employees to resume working in person and are willing to pay relocation or to relocate talent to fill those in-person positions. So that said, a corporate relocation survey by Moving Company Atlas found that companies were spending more on employee relocations in 2023 than they had been in 2022. So that's awesome. Most companies expect to spend even more on employee relocation in the years ahead. So the bottom line, companies are paying to move employees closer to the office or adjusting their own internal structures to fit the workforce dramatically altered by COVID-19. So that's our update from Relo. And I guess I'm going to be reading for Renee because she is also out. So we are having our May 18th opportunity at Community First Village. So if you would like to get out there and help this, we're going to be out there kind of cleaning up and doing some, I believe, gardening for the Community First Village. And it's also a cool time to be able to get one of those nifty shirts. So get out there and help. Did we have Pam on here? Oh, Christy, I see you. Hey, Christy. What's new with Awesome Title?
Good morning, everyone. Well, Cheryl is back at work, but she had a conflict this morning and couldn't be on here. So she asked me to make the announcements for her. So first of all, on Thursday, we have Carl Pickett's coming in to do a 1031 exchange class. You're welcome to bring your investor clients to this. It's at 10 a.m. and it is $10 if you need CE credit. It's free if you don't need CE credit. Also on May 17th, we are hosting a happy hour here at our office. There's a little really neat courtyard in between our building and the next building, and it's got picnic tables with shade if it's hot. We're going to have cornhole, hot dogs, beverages. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that is from 4 to 6 on May 17th. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you, Christy.
Thank you.
Mortgage update. There we go. What do we have? You are muted, Kevin. There you go.
I'm on now. All right. First off, I want to thank everybody for coming out for the B3 on Friday. Aside from doing mortgages, I truly enjoy cooking and feeding a crowd of people. So we'll be doing that once a month. I think we'll probably end up rotating between some of the other offices, just to be fair to all the agents. But we will be continuing that tradition. A little bit of the market. The mortgage apps are up in March, regardless of changing interest rates or home prices. So that's a positive. We do expect the report that comes out here about the 10th or the 11th, without any real mortgage lingo with it. The shelter cost is predicted to show deflationary for the first time in 13 months, which is going to be a positive for the bond market, which is going to help decrease our interest rates. So the prediction is that we are going to continue to move into a better position. The credit repair class that I'm wanting to put on is going to be coming in June. We're going to get that out to the JV management so they can get a sign-up list. We'll coordinate with them on when might be the best week to have that. I think preferably on a Thursday, but we'll get more details here in the near future. Otherwise, things are definitely in the positive. We have not necessarily gone significantly up in rates, nor have we gone significantly down. We're kind of riding a steady line. It's kind of nice. Things are a little more consistent for the short term here. But overall, things are going well. And more than anything, if you guys need something, make sure you holler. We're here at the office every day. We're a phone call away. And we want to support you guys. So feel free to give us a shout.
Ashley's asking when's the next barbecue. And
We typically do them every third Friday of the month. Yep. The only reason this one was the fourth Friday is we were at golf the previous Friday.
Yep. What are current rates for average?
We're seeing FHA and VA in the high fives, low sixes at minimal to no cost. Conventional is still a little bit rough in the higher sixes and low sevens. And a lot of that's just due to the way that the government's kind of structured the I would call it penalties on secondary buyer or secondary homes, vacation homes, investment properties, those types of things. They fluctuate the cost for your conventional interest rates. They're trying to make it more of an advantage for these first-time home buyers. So as they technically, make it harder for the conventional people, that's what makes it easier for the FHA and VA first-time home buyers. So they can't give us a great platform on both. And so they have taken the route of trying to make it an advantage for those first-time people. And we are seeing an uptick in multiple offers as well. I'm sure some of the agents mentioned that earlier, but I've had several files this week where we're 3-4 offers. One of them's got 6 offers on its first day of open listing. So it is getting more competitive out there, which, as we've seen in the last month, is going to drive those prices back up.
So now is the time to buy before prices start increasing. All right, let's see. Market Talk, Ken, what you got going on?
Oh, not a lot. So we do have, look at that, active new listings, 1,096. I'm hoping 1,000 of them are ours in this office alone. So 1,096 new active listings in the last 7 days. Price decreases 1,388. Look at that, 141 price increases. Those are, anytime I look at these price increases, it's usually builders. So back on the market, there's 193 active under contract, 639 pending, 772 closed, 1,055. Look at that, 1,055 closed in the last 7 days, and 1,096 new active listings. So we're neck and neck with closings and listings. It's this market's going good, going strong, you guys. So withdrawn, there's 190 withdrawn. Look at that, 179 expired. You guys can be getting 179 listings right now. So get in this office and start getting these expireds and calling on them. And on hold, 115 on hold because probably their agent wasn't happy with them. So there's another opportunity for you guys. So get out and get those listings. You guys, go for it. Now this week I did Taylor because I haven't done that one in a while. Taylor ISD active listings 59, ranging from 190,000. Now I did, of course, I always do. 190,000 is not going to get you much. Maybe a burnt house. So you can have that for a low $190,000 or 1.7 for 10 acres out in Taylor. Active under contract or pending is 39. Sold within the last 30 days, 18 as opposed to 2022. Now look at that. We're still selling more houses than last year, where there were 16. In 2020, there was only 16. So year to date, there were 68. Last year, there was 80 sold year to date. But look at that, 2020, we're still a little bit ahead just by 1, but still we're ahead. 91.46 days of inventory, but that's because we have a couple of $1 million listings out there. So that kind of lowers the days of inventory on there. Average house price is $357, 333. Last year, 376, 287. So they've gone down a little bit. And from 2020 to 213, 039. Don't you wish you were in Taylor in 2020? Average days on the market, 73, 2022, 12 days, and 2020, 67. So we're still right up there, you guys, with all of that. So get out there. There's lots of listings out there. There's tons of houses in Taylor going up or going out. So Samsung's out there. There's all kinds of great opportunities for you out in Taylor too.
So Anne Marie asked, I've heard more apartment buildings are up in Taylor. How do you think that can impact home prices? Honestly, that's where we are seeing a lot of growth. And with the new factories that are coming up there, that housing will be greatly helpful for being able to manage the shortage that is currently in that area for all of the people that are going to need jobs in the area. So what we're going to be seeing is increase in price, or what we think we will be seeing is increase in price in housing up in that area, just because, supply demand, right? You're going to have a lot more demand, and therefore the supply there's not a whole lot. So Rich, do you have anything else to add for that area?
Yeah, only that's the trend now, is that, Taylor's the new Huddle, Huddle's the new Round Rock's the new Austin. So get your buyers in now. I mean, there's still some great buys in Taylor that you can get in. They're going to be older homes, but a lot of them have been refurbished and stuff. So it's still a great place to buy, and Taylor is not as far as it used to be. So
it's really not. And you know what, you guys, I encourage you guys to go out there to Taylor and go just kind of drive around, look at all the new buildings, look at the Samsung building going in, and stop and have barbecue at Louis Miller's, because that's a fantastic place, so that you guys can talk about it. You're the experts in this. So if you have time, which I know you do, because I haven't heard anybody talking too much about success stories. So get out there and start driving around and doing these things, making yourself successful, and learning the cities that I talk about each week. So good luck to you guys.
And can I add something on the perspective as a apartment person right now? They're expensive, guys. I've got 507 square feet, and they're going up on my rent. Even if I get a 13-month, it's $1,187 for 507 square feet. So the housing market in Taylor, I think it'll help, because people look at, I'm paying this much, I might as well buy a house. So that's my 2 cents.
Nice. Thank you for that input. So I think what we'll maybe start doing, Ken, is do kind of we'll take a trip out to Taylor and maybe start kind of doing some just focus on those areas that have a lot of growth impact.
Yeah, Taylor, you can't just drive downtown Taylor and get the feel of the residential market. There's a whole lot of subdivisions that are really, really nice. They're all mature trees, and you got to get off 79, get off the main drag, and go into some of these subdivisions. There's some beautiful houses out there.
Really nice houses, older houses, and there's a big pond back there, and I mean, nice parks and stuff. So yeah, I like it out there. It's pretty.
I'm going to ping Tony real quick. I don't see Tony, you're on the call. All right. Fantastic. Training updates. Tony, hello.
Hi. I just wanted to let everybody know that I'll be a week from today, right after sales meeting. I'll be live. That sounds goofy to say. I'll be live at the Williamson County office to talk about video. We encourage everyone, all of our agents, to use video. It's such a fantastic way to differentiate yourself, to rise above everyone else, to gain that competitive edge. So most of you know that we promote video heavily in the company. We provide equipment. We do a lot of training. I have a really strong video production background. So I'll be there. I'm going to be doing this office to office. We're going to start in Williamson County. So this is me just inviting you to join me next Tuesday at 10:45. And we'll talk all things video, and hopefully get you guys off out of neutral and into using video and jump starting your marketing. So if you have any questions about it, just ping me via email between now and then. And otherwise, I'll see you on next Tuesday.
And that'll be next Tuesday, directly after the sales meeting. So if you're here anyway, you might as well stay in order to get some more knowledge. All right.
I agree.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you, Tony. All right, now it's that time of day. Man, we are blowing through our meeting today, so that's awesome. Who needs what? Just listed, new buyer needs, new lease needs. What you got? Ken.
I have a listing that went live last Thursday, and it is in it's off 183 and 35. It is 1038 Wisteria Trail. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2-story, huge beautiful backyard. And it's updated flooring. updated kitchen. So for $499, it's a fantastic location. It's close to the airport, close to downtown, close to the Domain. So anyway, $499 9 is what I'm asking for that one. And so if you have anybody, definitely bring them, because I'm tired of mowing the yard.
Yeah, he had to mow the yard yesterday. Not fun. Rich, what you got?
Yeah, I have a need. I'm looking for a half acre to 2 acres. It's got to be on a main drag in Hutto or Taylor area for the purpose of putting in a car wash. So if anybody has any knowledge of a lot that they can build, or even a building that can, like a bank building or something that has drive-throughs or whatever, let me know. Don't worry about the price. We just need the space.
All right. Thank you, Rich. Vanessa.
I have a new lease coming. It's 1613 Hope Ranch Road. It's in reserve at North Fork and Leander. It's a 4-bedroom, 3 full bath. We're listing at $25.95 per month. Something that's really cool about that neighborhood, it is within walking distance to the Leander Rail. And it also within the entire community has fiber, and it's included in the HOA. So everybody who lives there gets fiber. It's included in that price through the HOA. So any tech savvy folks, bring them to me.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Vanessa. Anne.
I'm looking for a place in Spicewood. I don't know if anyone has anything over there, but 2 to 10 acres, less than 850,000, preferably 3 bedrooms or more, and allows horses.
Anne, when do your folks need that by?
Whenever.
Okay.
We haven't even listed their house yet.
Okay, gotcha. Michelle.
Hi, y'all. I think I'm getting pictures next week, maybe the week after. So I have a house coming up it's the Schofield Farms area, but it's actually in Lamplight Village. So no HOA. Really close to Parmer, really close to Mopac, really close to 35. It is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. The interesting thing is the master is upstairs and the 2 guest bedrooms are downstairs. It's about 1,600 square feet. It's on a very large lot. It does have electricity lines running across the backyard, which means that LCRA takes care of all of the trees in the backyard. So that's kind of cool. There's a huge pecan tree in the backyard, which is nice. And we're going to be under 400,000.
Nice. Okay. Deanna.
Okay, I have a couple of buyer needs. I need property 12 acres plus, but preferably 20 acres or more, that allows horses in like the Briggs area or within about 30 minutes of Cedar Park. Like somewhere around 700 plus or minus, hopefully minus. So if anybody has anything or knows of anything, let me know. It can have a house or not, we don't care. And then I also need a 6-bedroom, minimum 4-bathroom, minimum 4,000 square foot home with a pool that also has a hot tub, picky much, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Round Rock High, let's see, Hendrickson High, Vandergriff, or Westlake High areas, and up to 1.2 million if it's amazing.
Okay.
That's it.
Have you looked at 12,000 FM 963 and burn it for your other folks?
Yeah, actually we have. It's too far away.
Okay. Okay. That's going to be a difficult one because technically, like, that's closer to, like, it's really close to Bertram.
Yeah, they want to be close to Cedar Park. They actually own gorgeous property in Avant that I sold them last year, and now they've decided, oh no, we want to be a little bit closer.
Got it.
Oh, would they
Yeah.
consider Jonestown? It's close to Cedar Park.
They might, but it needs to be a horse property, not anything with like a lot of terrain.
Okay, so they're not the ones that want the pool and hot tub, or they do too?
Oh, no, that's the pool and hot tub people. They will not consider that because it's too far away from when he has to drive to work.
Okay, there is a gorgeous house, guys, in my neighborhood that just got another $100,000 price reduction. It's at 1 million right now, and it is huge. It's like well crafted stone house, view of the lake, and it has this gorgeous pool and hot tub. So if y'all want details, send it my way. But it started at 1.3 million, and now they're at 1.
Ooh, send it to me, Vanessa, just in case.
It's, if you have a buyer, this house, I'm just shocked to see it keep going down. The one right next to it, like 2 doors over, just sold for 1.5 end of last year.
Wow.
Instant equity.
Yeah, no joke. All right, cool. Thank you, Deanna. Thank you, Vanessa. Joan.
Hello, everybody. I still have the lease in Cedar Park that does have an in-ground pool for $2,800 a month. They do allow cats and dogs, but 2 pets maximum. It's a dated property, and I think that's why it's sitting there. But the only other lease in Cedar Park is like $5,000 a month, the one that has a pool in it. I have buyer needs. I have a church that is looking for a lease. It doesn't have to be zoned A3 assembly. It can be it can be a couple of other things. The church has a lot of flexibility in what they can rent, but they need at least a 1,600 square foot group area that they can meet in, and at least 50 parking spaces. If you know anything about that, please let me know. And I still have the house in Georgetown that's gorgeous, the Victorian. I found the original plans for it. It is a one-off, not a cookie cutter, big lot, no HOA, and 1.9%, 1.96 tax rate. So that's a good one. And the house in Leander in Hawks Landing, they are going to be offering up to $15,000 in closing costs for you to do a 2-1 buy down or just cover your closing costs. So lots of good stuff.
Very cool. Where was it that you needed that church location?
Williamson County. They are in Georgetown right now renting. They're looking at a Taylor property that's on hold because they're trying to rezone it. But yeah, they need it by July. And they're very flexible. They just want to be in Williamson County.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking of that old property that Kelsey had that was a rehab clinic, but it was massive. It's like 11,000 square feet.
Who has that? Do they still have that?
Kelsey used to have it. I think the owner still owns it. But they're looking, I don't know the status of that one. So you might reach out to Kelsey Hatter.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Kevin Dickey.
I don't have it anymore.
Oh, you don't?
But I believe it's still for sale.
Okay.
Good luck with like zoning and whatnot there. So
yeah, that would be what I remember of it, is the zoning was a headache.
Yeah.
I would just want to say good morning, Kelsey.
Good morning. Can y'all hear it in my voice?
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Kevin Dickey, what you got?
I have 2 lots listed for sale in Whitewater Springs, just south of Bertram. They're both 1.55 acres each. They're side by side. That's a gated community, hill country views, all of that. They're on Murphy Drive. If you have anyone looking, message me. And then Jennifer Golden has that listing in Austin off Saddle Rock Drive. It's out near Tesla area. They're priced pretty good. I mean, for that neighborhood and compared to the other listings in that neighborhood. So they're ready to get it sold. That house is a 3-bed, 2.5 or 3 bath, 2-story, 2,300 square feet, priced at $458,500 right now.
All right, nice. All right, anybody else going once, going twice? Have a fantastic week, y'all. Let us know if you need anything. I saw Corrine had dropped the price and needs an open house agent for her Sun City listing. So if you are wanting to get up in Sun City and have an open house, go ahead and reach out to Corrine. And then have a fantastic day.
Have a great week, guys.
Bye.